So here's an interesting article. Business Insider, Netherlands. And why this might actually be positive for a whole bunch of other ICOs you and I are both into. And then also in the future. So here's why China's crypto ban is bigger than most people think. Oscar Williams Groot. China announced a crackdown on ICOs issuing of new virtual currencies. Wording of edict makes all cryptocurrency trading illegal, according to eToro Chinese exec. Others dispute interpretation as Chinese exchanges continue to operate. China's crackdown on initial coin offerings may be much wider than first thought, with the wording of the crackdown potentially making all cryptocurrency trading illegal. The People's Bank of China on Monday outlawed ICOs, a method of raising money by issuing new digital currencies. The trend has become hugely popular, with over $1.5 billion raised using this method in 2017 alone. However, the wording of the People's Bank of China edict also suggested that trading and usage of all cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, is now illegal in China. The People's Bank of China said that virtual currencies that are not issued by the monetary authorities do not have legal status equivalent to money and cannot and should not be circulated as a currency in the market use. Well, we could argue that it's not. That's the same way. That would be the same as saying, I just bought some shares in Amazon or Google. I cannot and should not be circulated as a currency in the market use. It's not. It's a share of a company, but I can go sell that share for money. Right? So these aren't being treated as money. They're being treated as, again, like almost the best description is like a share of a company. The People's Bank of China added that any so-called tokens financing trading platform shall not engage in the exchange of legal currency and tokens. It even goes so far as to ban platforms from providing pricing information and intermediary services. Efrema, who first alerted Business Insider to the far-reaching nature of the People's Bank of China ruling, said, I don't think the Chinese government are against blockchain and high-level blockchain development. I think what they're trying to do is take down scammers. But he added, cryptocurrency-related exchanging and trading activities are officially forbidden. If you interpret the law literally, then you cannot engage in any crypto exchange, crypto to crypto, or crypto to fiat. Charles Hayter, the CEO and founder of Crypto Compare, told Business Insider, these are generally left open to interpretation, and a lot of uncertainty reigns in the meantime until clarification is given by the authorities. What we are seeing in the market is a lot of Chinese people in the market getting scared. What we're seeing in the market is... Oh, he just said that. Efrema said he now expects a regional crackdown on Chinese operators as municipalities follow the People's Bank of China's lead and issue bylaws. That was a UK Business Insider. I don't know if this is going to be in English or not. This is from the edict from the People's Bank of China. Not seeing anything that says English, so hold on. Maybe Google will pop up, but yeah, never mind. Wait. English version. Of course, now it's going to be reinterpreted by Google. Speeches, regulations. Yeah, it's not. It changed the site, whatever. So if I go to CoinMarketCap, just to give you a little heads up, check this out. We have everything again down again. So Bitcoin, Ethereum down 12.5%. Litecoin 12.5%, $65. Which the other day, $65 was great anyways. I'm coming up with 42. IOTA 15%. All right, everything is red. NEO Now, Neo is the Chinese one. Remember Ant shares Neo? Not surprising, right? Not surprising. Let's click on this. You know, after starting off way down here, you know, look at this. 70 cents, etc. 7, $8, you know what I mean? It goes to $7. That's 10 times from 70 cents, right? Well, it went up to $12. That was a good one. But now all of a sudden Monday, right? Here's Monday. Or better yet, where are we at? September 4th, 3rd. Yep. So what is that? $10.35. 7 something, 8, whatever. Are people getting nervous? Well, people as in the Chinese, I would say, well, yeah. It's the same thing when the Security and Exchange Commission came out over here recently. Remember that one? You know, many of these things could be considered securities. It's got to be a utility token. Oh my God, they're cracking down. Did that stop anyone from getting into ICOs? No, people still kept going into it. So what I'm seeing here is because when these Chinese companies come out, they do their ICOs. Look, as you know, there's a lot of big money in China. And when one of these ones come out from there, boy, do they hit it hard. And the price just goes, whoa. So now that the whole ICO thing may stop, right? If they're stopping all ICOs to begin with, then no Chinese company can do it anymore. Ends it. Which means what? They can only invest in, the people of China can only invest in what else is out there. Which is whatever I'm looking at, whatever you're looking at, whether it's from the UK or, you know, whatever. There's some American ones. But that means that they don't have their companies as a resource, not really a resource, but a investment, you know, to put in as an investment. They've got to look elsewhere. And they may say, oh, well, you know, there's a bunch of these other coins that are already out there. They're already done. We'll put our money into those outside of the Chinese system. Again, China is really big on keeping the money and the outflows from stopping. Just keep it local, keep it local. They're big on that. I've been talking about this for years in some of my videos. So did the Chinese government just throw us all a bone? Now, naturally, you're looking at the chart. Whoa, what do you mean? Throw you a bone? Everything's in the red. If you're the Chinese right now, aren't you nervous? There's probably sell-offs happening all over the place. Which is why Ethereum's getting hit the hardest, because what do they do when you have the tokens? All these ICOs, to date anyways, most of them now, and I know Litecoin and Bitcoin will ultimately be allowing you to do a token on their blockchain, but right now pretty much everything's on Ethereum. Therefore, quick look surprised, Ethereum got hit kind of hard. Let me go look at what that was again. Ethereum down 12.5%. It's $295. It was almost touching 400. Right? A nice drop. It's a nice pullback. Guess what? Buy the dips. Buy the freaking dips. So China essentially is probably going through a mass exodus of all kinds of tokens that they're involved in, the people. And then what do they get when they sell off? They get Ethereum. Well, I want to get out of this completely. I'm nervous at what I just heard. Let's say, okay, well, I got to go to, oh, the exchange are still open? Yes. Flood my Ethereum over there. Sell. Give me my cash now. I don't know what's going to happen in China. So this little, you know, event here, I'll pull it back up, of a sea of red in crypto land. This is nothing you haven't seen before. This has happened numerous times in the past. I've said it then numerous times, and I'm going to say it again. This screen you're looking at right now will be recovering, and I'm going to go ahead and say in the not-so-distant future. It'll be recovering. It'll be back to green. You'll see Bitcoin again hitting all-time highs. Ethereum getting ready to get back to its all-time high of 400 something bucks, a little over 400. Of course, depending on what exchange you saw at the time. Coinbase fluctuated from some of the other ones. But anyways, I think that's what we're seeing here. I think we're seeing scared Chinese up. I want out. They've got all these tokens and ICOs they're invested in. Hey, they're going to be banning ICOs going forward for now anyways. Uh-oh. And they're talking the language in there. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to take this, but boy, it looks a little scary to me. I want out now. I want out now. I'll take my big profit now and get out. So they're selling off their tokens and this one and that one and this one and that one. Take the Ethereum. The exchanges we have access to that I'm signed up on still available. Yes, they are. Boom. Sell, baby. Sell, baby. Sell. That's my opinion, but Who would argue with that? I just read you what the news headline was on that. I mean, what would you do if you're in America? Hey, can I get rid of? Hey, Coinbase is still online. Yep. Gemini. Yep. Oh man, they just banned it all together. Sell everything, right? And the last to the exit loses, right? So we'd all race to the exit. Sell everything. Flip the Ethereum, and then sell market order. Just sell it all. Although some of us would probably sit back and say, that's a bad decision. I'm going to sit back. And while y'all are selling and pushing the price down on everything that I had my eye on, I'm going to go buy it back up. So another interesting one, right? Omi said go. It was recently, what, 12 bucks or so? Back down in the $8 range, $8.59. Remember where I got in? 750-ish? 750? Some of y'all got in around 8 or so. You're like, oh, whoa, man. It was up 50%. I know. But have you seen this before? Have you watched this before? Maybe you were thinking to yourself, I want to get some more of that OMG or whatever. Now might be a good time, right? So, anyways, I think there'll be a little more clarification from the Chinese central bank. And, well, okay, we overreact a little bit. All right. This is going to be the future. Blockchain technology is not going away. Even if China decided to pull the plug completely, you'd see a bigger sea of red that I just showed you. We'd have a great buying opportunity of our lifetimes, probably. And we all should, at that point, load the boat, because it'll be so depressed in price, all of them. Even the main coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, buy them up, ride them back up when the dust settles. Of course, you got people doing that now, even on the smaller dips, and making really good money. So, anyways, interesting headline, but we'll see where this goes. Again, these cryptos, the news, oh, no, and then they recover. No, they're banning crypto, no, recover. Seems to happen every time. I mean, it has happened every time thus far. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. This isn't going to stop the people. I mean, even the Chinese are going to say, look, we saw how good this was. We saw how much massive profits we were making. We're not just going to accept this. We're going to find a way on the outside, like they always do. We'll just skate the Chinese system, and we'll go play on some other exchange somewhere else. Get our money outside the country, open a bank account outside the country, and play the game over there, right? Once you get that, it's like giving someone high speed, 50 megabit upload downloads after coming off dial-up internet, 56K. Giving them a taste of it, and then taking them back, we're banning high speed, you're going back to 56K. You will do everything in your power to get back on high speed, because once you go there, you're never going back, right? Same principle. And this is even more, or better, or however you want to word it, but this is someone's money. This is people's livelihoods, not just high-speed internet. This is someone making money hand over fist. Lots of people in China and elsewhere. The rest of us are doing great, right? But they're doing great in China. And now you're telling them, nope, you can't make any money again. We're going to slow that down. They're going to find a way. Anyways, we'll see where this goes. I don't see too much of an issue, to be honest with you. Could it last a few days? Of course, who knows? Just sit back and wait. For the most part, these things don't take long to, squish out the weekends, as they say, and ride back up. So again, I always go to coinmarketcap.com and I look at what's going on. Again, you can kind of look at the ones you're used to looking at to see what, what's what, that kind of thing. Actually, Dash was already up here. Yeah, Dash down a bit. And then Zcash. Zcash is always an interesting one to me because it's had some pretty big moves. I mean, look at this, up to $376 June, 200 something. Zcash seems to take bigger moves. So if this thing goes down, big enough, which look at here, 180, 170, you start to see numbers like that. I think, I'll be honest with you, you may want to throw some money into Zcash, ride that baby up. I mean, it's getting close. It's 212. You start to see, put it this way, sub $200 for Zcash. I'll just go ahead and tell you now. Sub $200 for Zcash, I would say, is a buy. especially if it can go down to the 170, 180 range again. I would definitely say it's a buy at that point for sure. But anyways, we'll see where this goes, see what happens.